Welcome to the Fermented Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Anna, and on this channel, I'm sharing our journey of learning how to turn our home into a homestead. Today is a very different sort of video. I'm really excited because I am getting ready to go on a trip, a very long trip that I've never done. I'm going by myself, and I'm kind of nervous, but I'm also very excited. It is 2 days before the beginning of HOA, the Homesteaders of America conference, and I'm going. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to go for years, and finally I'm able to go. I was planning on going to HOA last year, but for obvious reasons, I didn't go because they canceled it. And with everything that's going on, it was just not something that they are doing. So this year, as soon as they announced that they are for sure holding the HOA conference, I decided to go ahead. I've been hoping to do it for a long time. I talked to my husband about it. I talked to my boss about it ahead of time, but I didn't actually make the travel arrangements until they said, yes, we're going to do it for sure, 100%. So I've also concocted a secret plan, and I've concocted that secret plan with my sister's boyfriend. And both of my sisters live in Hawaii. I have not seen them in about 4 years, and they're my best friends in the entire world, but they moved away and they're happy. They're not coming back. I'm happy. I'm not going there. So unfortunately, that is the very unfortunate reality that my family is in. My sisters live there, I live here, and who knows what the future will bring as far as I'm concerned, but it definitely does not involve me moving to Hawaii. For a lot of reasons, but I guess I shouldn't say never, but like, it's not something that I want to do. It's not something my husband wants to do. So anything short of an act of God, that is not happening. So like I said, I've concocted a plan with my sister's boyfriend, Scott. Thank you, Scott. And he has talked to my sister's boss, and he has, on the DL, gotten him to get her shifts covered without letting her or anybody else know. Basically, she's an extra human being on the schedule. And so as soon as I get to town and surprise her, I'm so excited, she can just go to her boss and be like, hey, I want this day, that day, and the other day. Because like I said, I have 2 sisters there. And so I'm going to want to spend time with both of them, obviously, and all of their beautiful children. And so I'm just super pumped. I'm going to be in Hawaii from Sunday through the next week, Thursday evening. I get to meet up with 3 birthdays unintentionally. So it's going to be a super awesome experience. I'm so stoked. I get to be there for Israel's birthday, for Tiffany's birthday, and for Abby's birthday. I just missed Vitalis' birthday. His birthday was yesterday, as when I'm filming this, but I'm not gonna obviously post this particular video until I've actually surprised my family there. So you guys are gonna get to see that later on in this vlog. I'm gonna get Scott to actually videotape me surprising my sisters, so I'm super pumped about that. So I'm gonna quit yammering. I'm gonna finish packing because it is late and I have to wake up super early. It's 9:23 right now, and I have to be up at 5 a.m. in order to make it as early as my paranoid self needs to make it to the airport. Like, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna be sitting in the airport forever, but I would rather sit in the airport than risk getting stuck in security and risk missing my flight, because that's just not gonna happen. If I have anything to say about it, then it's not gonna happen. So I will see you guys on the flip side. I'll bring you back for the next leg of my surprise journey. We are at the end of our HOA journey, and I am getting ready to packing up all my stuff, and I have to get everything ready so I can get a slightly reasonable amount of sleep before I have to go to the airport. I have to leave at 5 o'clock in the morning. Then I have to take a 17-hour, 3 separate flights, 5,000 miles to get to Hawaii. I get to see my sisters. They still, to my knowledge, they do not know that I'm coming, nor does anybody affiliated with them other than my sister's boyfriend, Scott. And I'm so stoked. Thank you again, Scott, for going along with all of this. It's been so exciting, and I'm so pumped. I get to see my sisters tomorrow. I don't even know what to do right now. Like, actually, tomorrow, I get to see my sisters. I get to see my nephews. I get to see my niece. I get to go to Hawaii. I don't really care much about Hawaii, but I get to see my sisters, and I get to see my nephews, and I get to see my niece, and I'm super pumped. I get to spend a week and a half with them, and I get to just spend time with my family. I'm so excited. I haven't done that in like 4 years, and so I'm not even sure, like, I'm just so excited. And I'd like to be able to film a little bit more and maybe do a little bit of editing on this, but like, I have had this hotel room to myself, so I made a bit of a mess. It's not like, it's just clothes and stuff, like whatever. I just pulled it out of my suitcase, and I've spent very little time actually here. Like, I left super early in the morning every day, got back crazy late. So I need time to get that stuff all packed up and get myself ready to go, so that in the morning I can book it outside and be there at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm so pumped. I can't even, I'm having a really hard time like actually containing myself and the thought that I get to see my sisters tomorrow. So I'm gonna stop talking about how excited I am to see my sisters tomorrow, so that I can go put all of that crap away, and then I can pack everything up and book it to the airport in the morning, because I need some sleep, because I do not want to get sick. I have not had like 3 or 4 hours, 4 hours of sleep last night, and I think maybe 6 hours the night before. So I need to get a little bit extra sleep tonight, so I don't start coming down with something. So I'm gonna go, and I will see you guys in Hawaii. So you remember a minute ago when I was super pumped and I was gonna be heading out to the airport in the morning, and I was gonna get there super early for my flight, and I was just so excited to be able to see my sisters today. So see, what had happened was, I don't know how to read a flight itinerary. I don't know how to say it either, apparently. I don't know how to read a flight itinerary. And I thought that my flight from DC took off at the time that it landed in Salt Lake City. I was here when my flight took off. I was at the airport, sitting across the way, where I could not hear the loudspeaker calling my name, apparently, when my dumb self missed my flight. I got there super early. I don't know what I did. I don't know how I managed to do that. And I'm so bummed, because I'm not going to be seeing my sisters today. I'm going to be seeing them tomorrow. I wish I could be as excited about seeing them tomorrow as I was yesterday about seeing them today. But I just beat myself up so hard. I can't even believe I did that. Shit, I don't know how I didn't double check. I never double checked what time my flight was after I booked it. I don't know why on earth I did that. It didn't even occur to me until like 9 o'clock, and I'm sitting there at the gate, and I was like, why are no people coming here? Like, you'd think they'd start accumulating like around like an hour and a half before, and nobody came. So then I started studying, and I tried looking earlier. I'm like, where on this ticket is my flight time? I was trying to look up all the information on the ticket, and I couldn't find it. And I guess it didn't look that hard, obviously. But then when I looked at it around 9 o'clock, I was like, huh, that 10 o'clock's right next to Salt Lake City. It's not next to DC. So then I freaked out and lost it, and I was just bawling in the airport and just being stupid. So I wasn't bawling in the airport. I was just teared up a bit because I was very sad. But anyways, I moseyed back here. This hotel was awesome. They had an opening. It's the closest one to the airport. I wanted to make sure I was as close as possible, because anywhere further away, I just have to pay more for transportation, and it was only like this much cheaper. So I just went with this one. It's not really that expensive as far as hotels go, but it's definitely more than a Super 8. So anyways, I'm just taking the advantage of the opportunity and trying to distract my mind by doing some video editing and all those sorts of things. I figured I'd catch you guys up on my journey. And if you haven't already, make sure that you check out the HOA videos that I'm sure already posted. I'll try and link those up here. And so I will definitely bring you along and for the next leg of the journey, which hopefully will be me catching my flight in the morning. If it's not, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. It's not gonna not be. I'm gonna speak life into myself, and I'm gonna make it to the airline on time. Alright, so we are here trying to hide so that my sister can't see. We got Scott here, and we're making our approach. Oh gosh, I look weird.
Just like you are, she won't be able to see it.
So I got this, it's recording, so as soon as you get here, push it.
Okay, just are you gonna wait a minute, stay in the truck, wait a minute, and then come up?
Yeah.
She's out there having a beer in his trunk. She's gonna see that that's not my phone. I missed it.
That's why you were gonna leave yesterday. You're recording yourself.
Oh no.
What are you eating?
I told you, best birthday present ever.
I miss you so much. I miss you too. I had to come before I couldn't. I'm shaking. I even knew it was coming. I'm like, Anna.
I really did miss my flight yesterday though. I was supposed to be here yesterday.
I mean, he said he needed to go somewhere yesterday, but he wasn't sure.
Yeah.
To get some silly birthday present. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh,
Once we surprised Tiffany, we couldn't quite figure out how to get Janelle there. So basically we had to concoct a plan, and we told Janelle, well, Tiffany called Janelle and told her that she needed her on like an emotional level, and she just needed her sister to come there. And Janelle got in her car and she got there quicker than I could have ever possibly imagined. I think she got there in less time than it normally takes to drive there. And usually it takes Janelle a few minutes to get places. So that's just me kind of standing behind Janelle. You'll have to forgive the strange audio. There was music playing in the background, so I had to cut out all the sound, and that's me just gleefully hopping up and down, waiting for Janelle to turn around and notice that I'm there. And don't worry, we promised Janelle we would never do that to her again, but we couldn't figure out another way to get her there, so that's basically what we ended up doing with that. So again, excuse the weird audio and the voiceover. This is all I could do with this particular part of the clip. There was loud music playing in the background, so I had to just cut it out completely, voice over it. They're just talking about things, and then Janelle's about to turn around and she sees me. And I had to cut the audio out again. We're gonna wait for Charity to walk around so we don't pick up quite as much of the sound.
I did. Get in there, Tiffany. I just heard everybody's costume. You gotta make me on your airport.
Are we recording now?
It's recording, yeah. I'm just gonna cut out all this stuff.
Awkward.
I'll just cut it all out. It's not a big deal.
Benjamin.
There you go.
You almost did it. You were ready.
I was. So we are here, and it is the last day of my trip. I forgot to film a closing to the Coming to Surprise My Sisters in Hawaii video. So I figured that we'd go ahead and do it on the last day because it seemed kind of fitting. So I'm here with my big sister Janelle, my little sister Tiffany, and we are just getting ready. We're just kind of waiting out the clock, getting ready to take me to the airport in about an hour and a half. Yep, there's Benjamin.
Benjamin.
And we got all the other nieces and nephews back there. They're hanging out and doing stuff they probably shouldn't be doing, but it's all good. So I just want to come on here and go ahead and wrap up this video for you guys. It is going to be very delayed because everything else is delayed. So I'll bring this to you and edit everything and get it to you as quickly as I possibly can. So I wanted to introduce you to my lovely sisters. And we'll see you guys next time. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time.
Subscribe below.
That too.
Chee-hoo.